league with 9 interceptions. I can't even believe this, and I'm not even a Raiders fan. What should the Raiders do at quarterback now? Stick it out or make a move?
Is it him or is the OC?
The OC ain't throwing the picks.
He's calling the plays, though.
You still got to throw that ball.
I ain't gonna lie. The game I went to, I think it was a Chargers. He threw a pick the first play.
His fault,
Then I watched like at least 4 more passes be thrown like 4 yards in front of the receivers, over the top of the receivers by like a good. Like it was like you throwing to the basketball rim, and I think one of them hit the goalpost.
Yeah.
I think
This is him coming off of being the most accurate quarterback last year.
Yeah.
So it could.
I'll say I think it's hard to throw when the run game is shaky. I think their run game is
The last 2 games it ain't been shaky.
it hasn't, but it has traditionally. So I mean, the only thing they've been showing on film that they could throw a little bit, or they're gonna throw with Geno.
9 interceptions there.
They're gonna
love
throw.
Geno.
They're gonna
I love
throw.
Geno.
But
for
see,
9 interceptions.
I'm not saying it's not his fault. I'm just saying when the run game is struggling, the pass game gonna struggle.
But see, here's another part too, though, because like I said, and I think even you said it to him. No, you didn't, because you said you like. I forgot who else said it with me though.
Yeah, don't lie.
There was nobody. I remember I went to a training camp practice. There was no receiver that I was just like, oh, like when I'm in bail mode, when I'm in whatever mode, I'm going to.
You got a Keenan
All
Allen on
you
the spot.
had
You don't
was
got
Brock
that.
Bowers, and he been hurt.
And he out.
And they're trying to turn, what is it, Thornton?
Yeah,
They're trying
Thornton,
to turn
Myers.
Thornton to their deep guy, which
Yeah.
is it's gonna take him.
but
some time.
but see what's
tough to
hard
throw
about
the
that,
deep ball in today's
especially on the
game.
defense, especially as a DB. Okay, deep ball guy, cool. I know how to defend him. Now you gotta beat me short.
short across the middle.
Then you say Myers. So now, like, we know down the distance, okay, we're going to take away Myers on this play. All right, now it's 3rd and 10. Let's take away Thornton. Or this is the round their shot. Because now, right, you know the play caller, and you say, okay, well, he likes to take shots out of this formation. This is what happens. So that's why I said it might not just be Geno himself.
No.
I think you almost have to get very new age creative and then maybe take deep shots when they're not expecting deep shots. Go intermediate when they're expecting you, and hopefully maybe you get somebody like Thornton or even Trey Tucker and get him something like underneath, but let him run because he got speed and run and get the first down sometimes, like not always get to the 6. And that's what I did. I do remember being at that game. A lot of the pass concepts or a lot of like where he was trying to throw was kind of predictable. Like
I think I agree with you guys. It's not solely on Geno. I think it is a collective, situation going on. And I did, watch the last 3 games. I didn't watch the first game, but I did watch the last 3. And it does seem like he's on the run a lot. That I don't want to bash the O-line, but it seems like within like 1.8 of a second, that D-line on his ass. And I'm like, you got to get rid of this ball. And I think, I don't know, you start to see it around the league with, these younger quarterbacks getting their first start. I think the OC and maybe Geno need to get together and more so throw that speed out. Like get the 3-step, let it go. It's not, or 5-step, catch and go, pitch and catch. Because he is holding the ball, and I don't think that O-line is that strong enough for him to hold the rock. Because I'm like, you don't have a true number 1 that can really just get open off a route running ability. Like you ain't got Devontae that can, and he open. You just like, all right, is Trey Tucker gonna be open? Oh snap, where's Jacoby? And then it's a sack. It's over. I do believe just for competitiveness in Pete Carroll's era, I think you go get a Russell Wilson. I think you go and put a little fire in somebody. Like he has a 1-year deal. Like I think you absorb the rest of the year's contract and just see how it goes. I mean, I don't see you going to get some youth. I think you draft that next year, but I don't know. I think they do need to change something because you can't just say, Geno, you just go keep throwing picks.
Who do you draft next year, bro?
I don't know. A quarterback?
You gotta trade. You gotta go get like a Shador or somebody that has a future, because there's no quarterbacks right now.
You don't know that though. Somebody's going to emerge.
what about
I don't think so.
no. What's the quarterback that went to Nebraska?
Riola.
Oh, Riola.
No,
Rollo, Ray.
that's the little Pat
I'm
Mahomes
butchering
looking
Buddy,
dude.
man.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what,
about the guy that went there that's in the league now.
no, I'm not talking about him.
It's gonna be a
I think
quarterback.
the Raiders are in a tough
No.
position.
That's what I'm talking about. The one that Carson Beck that left Georgia and went to
Oh,
Miami.
to Miami, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Carson Beck.
Carson Beck.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
They just don't have an identity right now.
No,
Yeah.
bro,
And
it's gonna take some work.
especially like I think what Pete Carroll try to do is at least try to move some pieces on defense, get the defense playing at a higher level. I think the offense has been a project that's going to take a couple of years. I don't think Geno was the fix, even though he got paid. I didn't see it as a fix. I see it as, okay, this might be the best we can get right now
Mm-hmm.
going forward. Let's get to the season. I think Genty, there's a lot of eyes on Genty, and right now, I think unfortunately, especially in the beginning, he kind of was the identity of the offense, and everybody knew that. They loaded the box, and that's why early on he really didn't
Couldn't
see
run
much
that
success.
route.
They became a little one-dimensional. They have Geno. Geno's a volume thrower. I think it's right now where the Raiders are is not really a good fit for a Geno Smith, in my opinion.
Let's not take away the schedule.
Yeah.
They had a tough. They got a tough schedule, bro. The first 5 games was crazy.
I mean, what you expect? You in the league.
I also think too.
There's. Come on now, we know.
So you supposed to look at their team and be like, all right, they pretty trash.
They're
We
in a
gonna set them
revamp
up.
phase right now. I'm not saying to look at, but the schedule's tough. Everything was lined up against it immediately.
They need a dual threat.
They do need a
Well,
dual
one of
threat.
the things that
Anthony
I
Richardson.
think, like you said though.
Ooh.
So that's what that's
No,
so.
That could either
I don't want him.
disastrous.
But you want Shador?
I don't want him.
But you want Shador over
Yeah,
there?
somebody I know that's gonna work and play. Anthony ain't showed that yet.
I wouldn't be mad at Shador, but I do
I'm
think
being honest, and I got respect for Anthony, but he ain't shown that he wants to play. That's why he got benched.
When that Shador showed us, he played on JV.
He
We
ain't
talked
getting a
about.
chance.
I understand that. I'm just saying, do you think? Okay, Ed Smith, is he better than Geno Smith?
Who?
Shador.
Yes. Right now. Sign me up. Sign him up.
That's tough.
Sign him up. Give him a
That's-
chance.
I think right
Well,
now
give a chance.
I might take him over Geno. Right now, I think Geno's on the back end.
It's okay to be on the back end, bro. And it's okay he don't have help. He don't have help either.
And sometimes I think the back end with Q's is like more mental than physical too. Like, this league is speed Geno up a little bit. He's made a comeback.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But
That's a
For
good
real.
point. That's a really good
I
point.
kind of started to see what you see even in like a Jackson Dart, just by the youth, the fieriness, and even like how, I'm not gonna lie, what kind of struck me is when not only just seeing Jackson Dart play, is seeing the reaction from the players.
It's the emotion.
They love it. They
they
got behind
what
him
they were looking
early.
for.
And,
Yeah.
and now I'm seeing, I'm like, okay, well, it's probably easier for the guys in the building to kind of get around a younger guy versus somebody who's an older vet, because most of the team is probably younger
Yep.
guys, and the receivers, that's probably who you're around more and hanging with a little bit more than the older
More
guys.
life.
You know what I mean?
second-
more
Your players
more
are
life in the
go-
building.
They're gonna give you some grace when you make mistakes.
You know what I
'cause
mean?
They've been there.
You
Like-
seen the same thing with Dylan Gabriel and the Browns. Miles
I
Garrett was like,
shocked. I was shocked.
Like I would bet that a Shador, or it's take any younger quarterback, probably could gel better with a Brock, Thornton, Tucker. These are young guys.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? These guys are
That's a good
not
point.
even
Bro,
really-
we kicking it together.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
whereas like I could say like I've been on the Steelers. Big Ben, he's in his close to mid 30s.
Kicking it with
I'm
nobody.
gonna tell you right
He's
now.
like 10 years older than most of us.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
He's not kicking it with us.
My rookie year, Cam was a little more secluded, off to himself. That very next that offseason going into our second year, that's the Super Bowl year, bro, we was at his house.
Yeah.
He showed up to my house. We was at Philly Brown house. We was in a strip club together. We was
Yeah.
like riding them
the
little, what's
chemistry
the little
you need.
hoverboards that came out. We was riding them downtown. We was watching Thursday Night Football together. Like, it was so much stuff that, like, older guys just ain't doing sometimes.
need that
Like, man, I got my
chemistry.
family. I got 5 kids
Yeah.
at home, 2 kids at home, whatever it is, So
I see it now. It's a young man's game, man. It is what it is.
So I think you
Yeah.
make a move and go get a young guy to sit
The
behind
Raiders?
Geno right now?
I would definitely go get a young dual threat. Because right now we're having offensive line troubles.
That's not Shador.
We're
I
having.
know he said dual.
Yeah,
I
once he
know.
said
I,
duel,
but
I was like,
I would take
You would take
Shador.
Anthony Richardson?
what?
It's his mental, bro. It's not the physicals.
Yes.
It's his mental.
Why not?
It's his mental.
Let's try it.
I also
Let's try
think, let me tell you this too, because I do think Anthony Richardson in Vegas rather than Indianapolis could, like, because you know your environment
Fuck
changes
no.
a lot.
No, yes.
No.
I think
Have you
so.
have you been in
No.
Indy? Have you been in Indy?
Have you been to Vegas?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's turned up.
Exactly.
Okay,
Indy
but
ain't
what
nothing.
I'm saying
And he
is,
ain't showed that he can mentally
okay,
hold it in
and
Indy.
this is
You think he
nothing.
gonna be able to be cool out
This
there?
is nothing against
Yes.
Indianapolis,
Fuck outta here.
but
He gonna be at dinners.
I came from
He gonna be like,
I
ooh,
came-
so and so is in town. I need to play good because I need her.
Yeah, that pressure
just
kick in.
feel. For me,
He
bro.
ain't that type.
When I left Pittsburgh and I went to Indy, and I went with one of my boys, the fullback Roosevelt Nixon. We both was in Indy, and we could not figure out. We was like, it's a nice place, good team, GM's cool, coach is cool. We like everything about the organization.
But why do I want to leave?
Yeah, I was like, but it's something about Indianapolis that I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't feel.
It's small, bro.
You know what I mean? It didn't really. It was hard for me to kind of get like, I don't know, like a homey comfortability there.
Where's
know what I
that's
mean?
the, where's people that coming in town? So I can
You
book
know what
them
I'm
over.
saying? Nobody's coming in town.
Listen, that's
You
the
know.
whole reason why I would not bring his ass to Vegas. You can't focus in somewhere where there's nothing.
So you think Shador can?
See,
Yes.
but his,
He ain't never been in a prime
But his
location either.
morale may be
Shador.
down.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Shador been out here just as much as he lived in Colorado.
I know that, but being out here and living out here is two different things.
Exactly. So you gonna put
Nah.
Anthony Richardson out here?
So you
I'm
don't
a-
think you'll
I'm a-
play better where you feel better?
Yeah, man.
I think that does have
All right, Anthony, it is. Good job.
no fuck
Good
no.
shit.
Fuck
I
no.
think Shador need to go to Pittsburgh and sit behind Aaron Rodgers. But that's my opinion, not the Raiders.
You go get Anthony
I
Richardson.
think him and
for the
Mike
Steelers.
Tomlin will be a perfect.
Can I tell you
I
something?
think Anthony
I'll
Richardson
take
and
that.
Mike Tomlin will be a better fit than
No.
Shador
No.
and Mike Tomlin.
He didn't like Justin Jefferson, so why would he like that dual threat?
Right. And you just said he don't want to work and read his
He can't
playbook.
come here.
I didn't
He
say
don't got
I'm
the
throwing
mental
options.
to come here.
You,
Me
I don't think he
personally, I
does,
think
bro.
Shador knows too many people here though. So you gotta think they did their Pac-12 media days here.
you
Whatever.
looking at a mature Shador right now. That's Geno Smith.
Yeah.
That's the exact same player, probably with a little bit more arm strength, a little bit more accuracy, in my opinion. I think Shador is better. I think Shador is very similar to Geno. Shador is just a little bit more better accuracy wise, probably a little bit more athletic because he is youthful. But I think that's the same player.
That's fine. That's what they wanted.
So why would you get the
Go
same
get
player?
the younger
though?
player that
What
can.
What would
do
you
a
say
little
is
bit
different
more.
between them two?
I think decision making. And for me, I think what makes Shador good, what makes him good is that he's not the best athlete, and I think that his dad is Deion Sanders. I think he's in a unique spot. I think he's the type of kid who wants to create his own path. I think he has huge shoes to fill, and I think he knows that. And I think that's his chip on his shoulder. So for me, I kind of feel comfortable with him knowing that this guy's not going to rely on his ability. He's going to rely on his preparation.
That's
He's
Geno.
He's going to rely on, his decision making. He's going to rely on everything that has to do with him being a good quarterback. He's not going to rely on his name. He's not going to rely on his ability. Because
So-
one, we know his ability is not that great. One, we know people don't really like his dad like that. In the league, some people don't. So I think he's striving like hell to create his own name,
got
in his
to.
own way, and I think that's kind of like his driving force. What I mean, I kind of like it. I think
That's
I think
what
it's
I was
work
gonna
for
say.
him.
When you talk about actual football, physically quarterback, yeah, you're right in the sense of they are pretty close in player, but I think the drive and the chip on those shoulders is differently now because Geno was very productive when he was trying to make sure everybody realized like he was really that he was good, that he can be good, that he can be an elite quarterback, because he kind of got that stripped from him, and like people thought like, man, he's ass or whatever. So then he worked so hard to prove that he did. He got the bag a little bit, and now he's in a stage of like he has a confidence, but I don't know if that same drive, because you were driving to reach what you already reached. Shador is still in a driving. He's got that chip of like, I gotta get that. I gotta get you guys to know that I can actually do this.
That's the same story you just explained.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's just the timing of where they're at in that. But like I said, it's the same.
I think Geno knows.
But you said right now. That's what you said right now. What's the difference?
Nobody's picking him to win. I think he knows that.
I think that in the beginning of the season, people was picking him to win. You know, which is crazy. Pete Carroll there, Ashton
see, that's what I'm saying.
there.
I think
Geno
he had
was
support
there,
that the drive. That's what I'm saying. Like that drive of like, nobody believed in me. Nobody thinks we're going to win. Russell's going, like, I'm about to show y'all. Yeah. Now I've got supporters on my side to show, like, oh, like we got a team. We got a running back. We got Pete. It's me. Like,
they don't really have a team.
But I'm saying everybody in the preseason, that's what it was. Like with Raiders, this is our year. We're going to finally, you know what I'm saying?
But I think there's some stuff going on with, we all know how it goes when you get new coaching staff. Let's not.
It's year one. I ain't going to take it. Yeah, that's what I said.
We're going to deal with these bumps and bruises, right?
Yeah.
But I don't even think he make it to year two, which is crazy to think.
And he might not, but that's not because of this year. That's because of his resume, how long he's been playing. Like, he's got to be okay with taking a back seat at this point.
I just don't. I think he knows he's not the long-term fix.
Yeah,
like,
I agree with that.
I think he literally got there because of Pete. I think Pete was probably looking around. He's
smart
like,
quarterback.
There's not too much out there.
You know
okay,
what I
just
want.
had Geno. He was good last year. We can go with Geno. Geno probably, he'll get us through the hump.
I'll say this to him. You stick with him right now. You have nothing else.
Yeah.
Unless you go get
Kenny Pickett. Yeah, I'll laugh at Kenny.
Unless you go
let him play one game? No. All right.
Kenny Pickett, Anthony Richardson, or Shador. If you're not going to go get one of those young quarterbacks, you got your eyes set on something in college next year for the draft. Clearly, you have to. But I think Geno knows that he's got a target on his back now. And he's always came out on the positive end of that. I think you stick with him and you show him that you still have faith in him. Let him play it out. And go pick up somebody.
You definitely have to let it play it out, because there's like you already know what's behind them.
Right.
So you don't want to go back to that.
-9 on the turnover margin. I don't know how much longer you.
But that's what I'm saying though. Unless you make a trade, you don't go back to what you already had, because that was even worse.
Do you give Kenny Pickett a shot? I mean, at least just to give me a half. Like,
unfortunately, no.
You say no, but if he keep throwing at this pace, he -9 on the turnover margin, because obviously your defense can't get turnovers. You can't win games throwing 3 interceptions a game.
It was 40-6 the last game.
Yeah.
Where's the defense?
I agree, but it's minus. What do you mean? He threw 3 interceptions in that game.
40-6.
Okay.
I mean, but hold on, you can't do that, because you know how that is. Especially, we know defense. Damn, another one
on a 22, not on like the middle of the field.
Hear me out. As a defense, we always still go out there with our heads up. Like, now we're gonna get back to you, fam. We're gonna get you the ball
after the first one, yeah. After the second one, maybe.
Not the third
one. But it depends on but you've been on a winning team where it's like, nah, don't worry, we got you. We losing.
He throw 3 picks and niggas is like, all right, no, we good still.
What was your record?
The Raiders, though.
What was your record, though?
They used to going home.
Tell me your record.
Okay, I got a point.
Yeah.
They used to go home.
Because I know for a fact.
And what's their record?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
what's their record right now?
The
they trying to get to Cancun.
Yeah.
They don't want to go to Cancun.
Right now,
they
in the
just want to
Raiders
go to the
locker
strap. They want to
room,
go to
you already know that the talk is, let's get this money, let's get to the offseason.
Going to believe.
They already planning their offseason trip.
You know what's crazy, though, is how fast that can creep into the locker room.
Yes,
Because
quick.
I'm pretty sure at the start of that season,
It wasn't the
that
talk.
wasn't the talk. But then as soon as you get to week 3, week 4, and you're like, this,
He threw 9 picks. They're like, yeah, so
yeah, all right,
let's go ahead.
let's go and shut this
Make
down.
sure I'm
Now you know who's still playing? Only the people that's still playing who's like, I need some money on next year. That's the only people that's
I'm
like
getting released. I need a
yeah,
new deal.
that's only people. Because if you're a young guy, you like, I just need to get healthy. If you're an old guy and you probably about to retire, maybe I'll retire early.
Tough.
See to get through the season.
All right.